Barside Movie Reviews.
All right. Good afternoon, everybody. It's Friday, you guys, and we are going to talk Beauty and the Beast. Hit theaters last night, and let's not waste any time. Let's jump right in. I'm all queued up over here so that I don't have to remember the things I want to talk about in the film. I got it. The cast is actually all over here, so I can just look at it and just talk about it. All right, so this is what we're going to do, you guys. Let's start with the synopsis. No spoilers, of course, but can you really spoil this film? I mean, doesn't everybody who's going to see this film actually know what this movie is about? Maybe not, Al. So don't spoil it. So I won't. So here's a synopsis of this film. Man gets turned into a beast. Beautiful girl from the town finds the man, falls in love with the beast, and a magical adventure ensues. Guys, let's talk about who performs in this film. Here we go. We have Emma Watson. She plays Belle in this movie. Dan Stevenson plays the beast. Luke Evans plays Gaston. Josh Gad plays LeFou. Ian McClellan plays Cogworth. I always think Gandalf when I see him. Emma Thompson is in this movie. She plays Mrs. Potts. Ewan McGregor is in this movie. Kevin Kline plays Maurice. Gugu Mbatha, who I love, plays Feather Duster in this movie. Stanley Tucci is in this movie as Cadenza, and Audra McDonald is in this movie as well. So let's talk about what I loved most about this movie. And that really is the visuals in this film. You know, one of the things I was looking for was I was wondering if this movie was going to capture the magic of Beauty and the Beast, because that is really probably one of the most powerful things about the animation. It feels very magical. It feels very kind of whimsical. It transports you to kind of like a special place when you see it. Boy, look at this, like a 6'5", 200 and something pound man talking about a special place. But that's how I felt about it. It took me to a special place when I saw it. And that is one thing that I was impressed about with this film. But I was looking forward to going there because from some of the trailers, I was really like, oh man, right here. I'm feeling like right here. Just looking at some of the trailers. So I was hoping that most of the film would keep me in that place. And it did. I mean, visually, this thing, tone-wise, was great. I mean, the scale of it, the scope of it, the feel of it, all of that was nice. It transported me to that land. It felt magical to me. So that's a very important part of this film being enjoyable, in my opinion, because that's what I was looking for. I'm betting that's what you're looking for as well. Is this live adaptation going to create the same feel as the animated film? And for me, it did. And I think that it hits a lot of marks on that because of the way that this was produced. As I said, the visuals, the feel, the tone, all of that really kind of pulls you into this magical story. And that was really nice about this, even though it does have some problems. We'll talk about those in a second. But it does do that. So if you're looking for that, I think that you're going to get that from this film. Now let's talk about the performances. So the performances in this movie were really good. Also, I thought that everybody really did a good job. I love the voice acting of a lot of the people that we just mentioned, and I feel like we had to mention them because a lot of them are utensils. So you needed to know kind of the voice behind what you see. But I thought the performances in this film were very good. Now, some people, this is interesting, you guys. Some people didn't think that Emma Watson's performance was very good. They felt like there was not much chemistry between her and the Beast, but I beg to differ. I think that she actually did a really good job. I felt like there was connection there. The story is a bit different than the original in terms of how the Beast became the Beast, and the interactions a little bit different from the original, and maybe that's what kind of threw some people off. Like maybe some people had some problems with that, but I gotta tell you, I thought the connection between the two was really good, especially when you consider that some of this time she is interacting with a CGI Beast. So I give Emma props for that. I thought that she really did a really good job, and I respect Emma as an actress anyway because I think that she is just she does very well in front of the camera. So I just think she's awesome when it comes to a lot of performances and a lot of different things I have seen her in. No, I'm not just talking about Harry Potter. So I really enjoy all the performances, all the voice acting. I thought it was good. I thought it was strong. I thought it pulled me into the story. I thought it kept me engaged. And again, I thought it was nice for me to be able to see kind of that live adaptation of the Disney classic that I really love so much. It's not my favorite, but it is one of my favorite. I would probably say my favorite is The Lion King. That's what I would have to say, even though I know, yes, Beauty and the Beast is older than The Lion King. But I really enjoyed the performances as well, and I think that you guys will also. So let's talk a little bit about the problems, because there were two main problems in this film, and some people have mentioned it and some people haven't. One was the CGI was a bit clunky in this film, and it was weird when I saw it, because I almost thought to myself, is it an editing mistake that just wasn't caught? But I'd be surprised if they didn't catch it, because it was so evident to me that I wasn't really sure what was going on. Like I didn't know why they kept this in the film. Then I thought to myself, maybe it's supposed to be here, and then maybe I'm just seeing it and being nitpicky, but other people aren't. But I really did have some problems with the CGI as it relates to the Beast in some areas, especially his movement, and even visually how the Beast looked in some areas. It really did look like a CGI rendering, and that's not supposed to happen in a live adaptation of the movie. I also had a problem with some scenes visually in that it looked like they were on a soundstage. It looked like they were in a studio when they shot some scenes, and I was surprised at that as well. It just looked staged, and that was a problem for me, because I really wanted this film to look as natural as possible, and I know that it is possible. You just think about the CGI when you think about the Jungle Book and things like that, and how it just doesn't need to be that way. I mean, we have the technology to really make live adaptations really look like live adaptations, even when we're using CGI. So those were some of the problems that I had with the film visually, but all in all, I thought it was great. The best thing about Beauty and the Beast to me, it was the experience was good. The whole experience was good. I walked away from it thinking, wow, that was cool. Like I saw a live adaptation of a classic that almost everybody remembers from when they were a kid. It was amazing that Disney was able to bring this across. I also love the fact that Disney did have some diversity in this film, which is really cool. You know, I gotta give it to Disney, you guys. They're really working hard to diversify a lot of their pictures. If you guys haven't seen my review of Coco, I'll put that up when we get towards the end of the video. Check that out, because I talk about that there, and kind of some things that happen even around the making of that movie as it relates to culture and diversity in Disney and how they handle things. So make sure you guys check that out towards the end of this video. And guys, I think that's it for me. I really did enjoy Beauty and the Beast. I would go check this out if you're looking forward to seeing it. As a matter of fact, I would go check it out despite what your favorite critic might say, because this is one that you might disagree with them on and you might like. So go check it out despite what they say, except for me. But I'm going to tell you, go see the movie, because I thought the movie was really good. So guys, if you like this, please give it a thumbs up. And if you did not like this, give it a thumbs down. That's cool with me. As always, I ask, if you give it a thumbs down, at least have the decency to tell me why in the comments you gave it a thumbs down. Guys, please make sure that you subscribe. You're going to see a picture. No, what am I doing? I'm doing that. That's right. That's what I'm doing. With me in a circle, you can click that to subscribe. There's text at the bottom. You can click to subscribe as well. You guys, please make sure that you become a Farsighter. Join the Farside community. We did hit 500 subscribers not too long ago. We're about halfway to, not 500, 400. We're about halfway to 500 now. And I will be doing a Q&A. I know I keep saying that. I will get that up, you guys. I promise I will be doing answers to the Q&A very shortly, you guys. Thank you as always so much. And I will see you on the next video.